Alright, what's going on? It's finally here after waiting for a while and seeing all the teasers online and stuff like that. We finally got Wave 2 of the Transformers TCG, Rise of the Combiners. This is kind of an awkward angle, actually. Let me see if I can raise that a bit. That might kind of help show more of the box. We got Predaking front and center right there. Pretty dope. So pretty much the focus of this was combiner cards where multiple Transformers combine into the giant ones. Kind of like, I know the Constructicons were a really huge, like, iconic one, which they should be coming out in their own deck later this month, I believe. So looking forward to that one. Anyways, so just picked this up from one of the local stores here in town, so we're just gonna go ahead and open it up for the channel. Let me just get this open here. Give him a little knife. Cut that. Toss it off to the side. I did only get one box for now. Seeing how my finances are, I might pick up some more. But of course, definitely going to be keeping my eye out on the secondary market. Some of the cards that were on pre-sale that I saw on TCG Player, some of them were pretty high. So probably just going to wait and see how the cards turn out. Maybe a bunch of them will drop in price. But then again, there might be some cards that are just going to go up in price. We've already got, like, what's his name? Nemesis Prime is already, like, $100. The promos, those are, like, originally I saw the promos for, like, maybe $80 the first time I saw them. And then I guess they got bought out, and then a few sellers picked them up and then started marking up for like 130, which I find pretty ridiculous. So new promotion is new promo card is gonna be coming out in the Loot Crate. I'm not sure when those are supposed to be arriving, but I got one. It's gonna be Omega Supreme. But anyways, let's get right into it. So I am so bad at opening these, as you remember from last time. Look at that. The most awkward pack opening channel is brought to you by yours truly. So what do we got? What do we got? So, Predacon Headstrong. Pretty dope. So this is kind of the interesting thing about them is that the cards are, you can kind of fold them. I'm a little worried about folding it right now. I saw in one of the Facebook groups, someone made like a slider, so you can like shift between them, which is pretty neat. And then on the back is where, when you have all of them, you kind of lay them out and you put them piece by piece, and that creates the giant artwork for the combiner one. So, yeah, by itself, not very good. Yeah, can't really say I'm too huge of a fan of the effects for that. So we'll just set them off. What's that? Oh, that's an uncommon as well. So actually, let me move this out of the way so that I can kind of set this aside, and then we'll go ahead and go through the pack. Move one damage counter from your character to an enemy. I think that's pretty handy. Testify, each player draws 2 cards. Okay, with an orange pip, interesting. Handheld blaster, that's a reprint. Same with improvised shield. I don't agree with the reprints that were done, considering this is literally just the second set, and these are just commons. Like, you can get them in wave 1. So I don't understand why reprint them now. Maybe if this was a case where, you know, we're like 5 sets ahead, like, yeah, sure, totally. But literally just the second set. And aerial bot formation. So here's the rare. Put on aerial bots only. I think those are the planes that combine. Upgraded character has +1 attack for each of your other tapped aerial bots. That is interesting. I need to see what the aerial bots do. I don't think I really paid too much attention to them when... superior jetpack. White Pit. Play this if you've only played tech research this turn. But it has Pierce 4. Universal network access. Draw 3 cards. That is good. Oh, that's why, because it has a star card. Which I believe is new to this set. So you know how you have a pool of 25 stars? Usually they were for your characters, but now there are cards that can consume in from that pool, and usually they have very good abilities, so that one being one. So we're just going to pull our rare from that, set that aside. I am probably going to try to go through the cards a bit slower than I did with my previous pack opening video, because I kind of already knew what I was looking for. This, for the most part, kind of going in blind, so... Oh, we got one of the Stunticons, okay. So there's definitely, that's interesting. Not so much consistency with that. According to the staff at WotC, though, they say they're pretty sturdy, because one of the concerns is that they fold so much that, you know, it's just going to break. But they said they tested them out, and they know what they're doing, so I'm just going to have to put faith in them. When this attacks and you flip at least an orange and blue, draw 2 cards. That's not terrible. Pierce 1. That's not terrible. Do at least 1 damage when attacking, but not more than that, yeah. And then, I forgot the name of the combiner for it, but... Anyways, that is a common. I know one of the cards that I definitely kind of am hoping to pull is Windblade, because she seems really awesome. And she's a jet. I like them jets. Vaporize. Scrap an enemy upgrade. Pretty good. Blue Pip. Radic Lightning. +3. -1 defense. That's not a bad card. That's not too bad at all. And you get an orange from that. Field Communicator. When you put this on a specialist, scrap the top card of your deck. You may play that card. Not the worst. Spare parts. If an opponent's card would cause a weapon or armor to be scrapped from the upgraded character, scrap this card instead. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, the green pip, that's new. So after your battle phase, if you flip it, you can swap 1 card from your hand with one of these. And I think that's a pretty good ability. I think that was a good idea. I think it helps add more consistency with the game. So kudos to WotC on that. Here's the rare, Espionage. Choose a battle icon color, then look at your opponent's hand and scrap a card from it that has a battle icon of that color. I think that's pretty good, especially when you get to a point where you kind of know what kind of deck your opponent's going to be running. So I think this could definitely be pretty good. What was after that? Reckless Charge. One of your characters gets +4 until end of turn. At end of turn, do 3 damage to it. That's pretty good. Oh, imagine putting this on Ransack? No. Is it Ransack? Yeah. Yeah, imagine putting that on Ransack. Holy shit. I'm kind of hoping I get a playset of that now. Attack Throne. When you put this on a character, you may play another attack drone. Oh, wow. Up to 3 attack... Up to 3 can fit in 1 weapon slot? What? And it has the green pip? That... In theory, that is nuts. That's pretty crazy, I think. In theory. Holy shit. Like, on paper, that sounds amazing. And what do we got here? Breakdown. Paranoid Scout. Another Stunticon. When this attacks and you flip at least 2 blues, this gets +2 until end of turn. Another common as well. A little flippy. I think the commons are a little flippy. It's kind of like the swords. I'm guessing this kind of goes somewhere around there, maybe. Maybe we'll get lucky and we might actually pull a full one of the combiners. We can kind of see what one looks like. Open the pack. Confidence. Draw 2 cards, then scrap 2 cards from your hand. If you began the game with only Autobot characters, you may play in action. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Especially because if you go turn 1, especially, imagine that. Security console. When the upgraded character defends, draw a card, then plan 1. You may put 1 card from your hand on top of your deck. Cooling vents. When you put this on a ranged character, repair 1 damage from it. Not the worst. Escape route. Flip one of your characters from bot mode to alt mode. Oh yeah, so there's cards in here now that will force your opponent's characters. So I don't think this one counts, but there is another one. I think it's called Cornered, and you can target your opponent's bots to flip them. The interesting thing about that, though, is that their effects will go into play, so that's going to be interesting. Marksmanship. Blue Pip, rare. If you have a ranged character at the on the battlefield, do 2 damage to an enemy in bot mode. I think that's pretty good. Enemy combat analysis. While the upgraded character is battling an enemy that has the same number of stars as it, the upgraded character has +2. If this game ever gets like a sideboard, I think that would be pretty good. Vandalize. Scrap all enemy weapon, armors, or utilities. That's really good, and you'll know why, because it has a star. Like, the cards with the stars have such good abilities on them. It's insane. And I think it's definitely going to bring a new dynamic to deck building, because now not only do you have to take into account, you know, the team that you're going to use, but now, like, what support cards you want to use for it, too. Or battle cards, technically. Thrust. Supersonic Interceptor. Absolutely nothing. 11 defense. It's not terrible. 5 attack. Phew. When one of your other characters attacks, you may tap this. If you do, the attacker gets plus attack until end of turn equals to this character's attack total. So you could probably add what's a ranged? Okay, so it stays ranged. So you could probably add equipments to this. The upgrades to increase its attack. And then keep it in this mode and, you know, find one that's gonna attack, tap it, and then just keep buffing it. That's not too terrible. I guess that justifies the reason why it has a high cost, so got mixed feelings on that. I don't think it's completely terrible. I guess it depends on what other jets you can run, because I know one problem is that Starscream's like really good, but very expensive. Tech research. After each battle, you may swap 1 card from your hand with one of your... So that says you can swap. What was the... So this... Oh... Okay, wait. What's the point of this? I find this kind of weird. So it's an action card, but the action is just the Green Pip's ability. 'Cause... Is this a misprint? I'm gonna set this to the side, because I think... I'm curious if this is a misprint now. Because there's absolutely nothing on there. Like, why would there be an action card that has no text? It makes no sense to just have... Oh, shit, okay. I'm setting that to the side. Rapid conversion, reprint, surprise attack. One of your characters gets pierce 3 until end of turn. Do at least 3 damage. Yeah. It's not terrible. White pip. Swindled. Draw 2 cards and strap 2 cards. Okay, so this is kind of like the other one with the Autobots, except you play an upgrade instead of an action. Press the advantage. Here's our rare. Choose one of your Autobots. It gets +2 attack until end of turn. Choose an enemy Decepticon. It gets -2 defense until end of turn. It cannot go below 0. Very good card. Hoping to get a playset of that. And nothing after that. Huh. How many? Supposed to come with 7 battle cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? Oh my god. This would come with fewer cards? Yeah, because that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm missing 2 battle cards from this pack. Holy snaps, we got a janky pack. Janky pack confirmed. Alright, that is fun. Watsy, what you doing, baby? What are you doing? Oh, shit. We got the El Camino. Hell yeah. Just look at her. She's a truck and a car. So you can use like team up tactics and get both abilities from her. Both abilities. But she's got a fuck ton of stars. Shit. What are you gonna use that with? 6 attack, 13 health, 3. That's probably why she has such a huge star count, and also probably why she's vanilla. Because you're going to be playing cards that it's probably going to try to take advantage of her type. I'm going to be curious to see how she plays. If somebody makes a good deck with her. Maybe I might. Maybe I'll heed the call. Probably not, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7. Oh. Rest and relaxation. Repair 1 damage from one of your characters. That's not bad, especially with green pip. I think that's pretty good. Enforcement batons. When you put this on a character, scrap an enemy weapon. +1 attack. Not too terrible. Green pip 2. Bashing shield. Another green pip. Pretty much almost the same. Except just, they swapped stats. Vaporize. Scrap an enemy upgrade. Here's our rare. I was excited when I saw this card. The Dinobot support is so crazy for this set. Or just in general, Dinobots get so much stuff. When the upgraded character defends and you flip at least 2 orange, which is probably going to happen, do 1 damage to the attacker. You get +1 defense on that. Sparring gear. You get tough 2. Flip 2 more. It's not the worst. And then Stunticon Enigma. These are the cards that allow you to play the combiners. Menasor, that's the name of it. So if you have Menasor already on the battlefield, you get to draw 2 cards. It's got the green pip, which allows you to get it into your hand when you need it or when you feel like you're going to use it soon. You need to have them in bot mode on the battlefield or in your KO area, and then you can combine them. Combiner begins untap, has all damage from the combined characters, and keeps 1 upgrade in each slot. So, moving on. I'm still hoping we get another tech research, because I really want to confirm the misprint on that. Because that is so funky. So what do we got? Decepticon Venin. Insecticon Tyranto. When this, or one of your other Insecticons is KO'd, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hands and scraps them. I don't... Well, your opponent has no cards in hand. Okay. Each of your Insecticons has Pierce 3. I don't think that's terrible, but I don't think it's great. I don't know. We'll have to see. And this one is a rare, so we got one rare so far for our character cards. We'll just double check real quick. Common, ultra common, yeah, that is our first rare. I'm not an Insecticon master by any means. I do have an Insecticon deck in a box somewhere, but I'm not very good. Okay, we got another combiner card. So here we got Air Raid. It is a plane. When this damages an enemy, scrap an upgrade on that enemy. That's not too bad. I like that. Superion. So yeah, I don't think that's too terrible, and it's a common. Oh, we didn't go through the pack on the other one. I got so caught up on the Insecticon's ability. Jeez. You can tell I don't do pack openings very often. Cooling vents. Yeah, we did that. And nobody cares about handheld blaster. Pulled that one earlier. Pulled that one already. Defensive driving. It helps you get a discount on your car insurance. And you get a white pip. If the upgraded character would take non-attack damage from an opponent's card, instead the upgraded character takes that much damage, -1. I think that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, I think. Pep Talk. Draw 2 cards. Bravery. You get brave. That's it. You just make your thing into a tank. That's all I do. Yeah. Confidence. Yeah, that's the Autobot one that we drew earlier. Security console. Fling. Yep. Okay, intelligence mission. Here's our rare. White pip. Tap one of your untapped specialists that has 5 or more stars. Draw 3 cards. I'd have to go through which cards are specialists. Actually, I think, isn't RC a specialist? That might be pretty good with her. That's not too bad. And you get to draw 3 cards. Get that card advantage. Noble's Blaster, put on Autobots only, while the upgraded character is attacking a Decepticon. It has Pierce 2. So this is another card that I think would go great if side decks were a thing. Superior Cannon, play this only if you play Tech Research this... Oh! Maybe that's why? Maybe that's why it doesn't have any text, because you have to play this first, and then you get to play all this other stuff. So, that would probably explain why. I'll still hold it on to the side just in case we do encounter another one, because I do still want to confirm. But that definitely makes me a little bit more comfortable knowing that. Clearly, my memory is not very good, because we pulled another card that had a similar ability. Oh yeah, Ironhide got a new card in this set, and it actually has abilities. So this is a Sentinel. I totally forgot the name of what this is supposed to be, but the combiner is actually pretty dope. So it has Bolt 1. It's a truck. Truck. When this is in your KO area and flip to this mode, each of your characters get Pierce 2 until end of turn. So I think that's pretty good. Gosh, I already forgot, but I remember when these were revealed, I already had like a theory on how to play this, and I think this was one of the cards where originally I thought it would be a good idea to have it actually out in play, but I actually think it might be better to have it in the KO area. I think I'd have to check. I know Hot Rod is a very good one too. That's an uncommon. Okay. But yeah, Hot Rod is one of them. What are the other ones? I think Prowl? Was Prowl one of them? There's a new Optimus for sure. Optimus is part of that. Okay. Surprise attack. Get the Here's field repair. Repair 1 damage from one of your characters. If it's an Autobot, plan 1. Okay, yeah, so there's another tech research. So, yeah, so it looks like you just kind of play it, and that allows you to play those other upgrades. So, wasn't a misprint. It was still a janky pack, though, because I got, like, gypped 2 cards. Feels bad, man. Inverted. When the upgraded character is battling, each blue you flip becomes each orange you flip becomes a blue. Shows you how much the effect shows you how good this card is. It actually worked on me in real life. Each blue you flip becomes an orange. I think that's pretty interesting. I could see that having some use, I think. Enemy combat. Oh, not sure. Yeah. Scoundrel's Blaster. Put on Decepticons only. While this upgraded character is attacking an Autobot, it has Pierce 2. Again, if this game had a side deck, that would be fantastic, in my opinion. Because I hate when I see cards that are very situational, but the game itself doesn't give you any options to fight against those situations. So I personally just don't really see too much of a point running them then. You know, unless you know that in the meta, like, everybody's playing Decepticons or everybody's playing Autobots, you know. You can use 2. You can use both, like, you know, Autobot and Decepticon in one deck. So, or not, well, technically not one deck, but, you know, in your team. So, anyways, we got another Stunticon. Dead End. Gets tough 1. When you flip to this mode, draw a card. That's actually not too bad. It helps in the Minosaur. It has 5 stars. I wonder, can you, like... Yeah, so this other Stunticon has 5 stars. This other one has 5 stars. So far, the Stunticons seem to be very low cost. So I think you can just play all of them. I think that kind of goes, like, somewhere around there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now you kind of have to, like, shift them a bit. At this rate, we're probably going to get all of them, so worry about it in a later time. Improvised Shield, no one cares. Testify, each player draws 2 cards. Rapid Conversion, no one cares. Erratic Lightning, you. Steamroll, here's our rare. Choose one of your characters. When it does more than enough attack damage to KO this enemy, your opponent chooses one of their other characters and puts the extra damage on it. So this is kind of like Grimlock's ability in card form. So, makes sense why it doesn't have a pip color. Aerial Bot Enigma. If you have Superion on the battlefield, do 1 damage to each enemy. If you have 5 aerial bots in bot mode on the battlefield and or in your KO area, combine them into Superion Sky Protector. So that's cool. Stealthness. Stealth. Enemies attack other characters if able. I wonder if there's any... I would like to see if there's any actual character cards that have that as an innate ability. Pretty sure there's gotta be, like, 1. Like, there's gotta be. Alright, so we got another Combiner card. Sunstreaker. Oh, yeah, another one of the Sentinel ones. Tough 1, when this is in your KO area and you flip to this mode, draw a card. Yep, so this is another one that you're probably not going to see play. Optimus Maximus, that's the name of it. So this one, I don't think you're actually going to be maining this in your team. I think you're just going to have it in your KO area. And then you're just going to use its ability for card advantage. I think it was like Optimus, I want to say Prowl, and Mirage. I'm pretty sure it was Prowl that you're probably going to be mainly playing. Nobody cares. Yeah, that one's okay. Nobody cares. Swindle, draw 2 cards. Then, yeah, that's so we got that one earlier. Recon System, here's the rare. Oh, and it's got a star. When the upgraded character is battling, flip 1 more battle card. Scrap one of the cards you flipped without using its battle icons. Huh. That's interesting. Scrap one of the cards you flipped without using its battle icons. So, essentially, you know, if you get a pip that you don't like, you can just say, nah, don't want to use that. Draw a card, then plan one. It's not terrible. Backup beam. You get bold too. That's pretty good. Wonder what the hot rares on this set are going to be. Oh. Looks like we got another one of the Stunticons. We're almost there to Menasor. Off-road. When an enemy car attacks, do 1 damage to it. Not bad. And it's a truck. When you flip to this mode, repair 1 damage from this. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a leg. So we're almost there. We are almost to Menasor. Let's see if we can set them aside. So I have a feeling this is probably going to be the one that we'll be able to showcase for them. And then get the pack. Rest and relaxation. Repair 1 damage from each of your characters. I think we got that one already. Underhanded tactics. Do 1 damage to an enemy. If it's KO'd this way, repair 1 damage from one of your Decepticons. Meh. I think it's a little underwhelming. Energon Slingshot. When you put this on a melee character, do 1 damage to an enemy. I think that's pretty good if you're running melees. Combat commands. Put on Sentinels only. Did we get this one? No, that was Press the Advantage I was thinking of. So, this is for the cards for Optimus Maximus. When the upgraded character attacks, you may flip a Sentinel in your KO area from bot mode to alt mode. If you do, then flip it back to bot mode. So it kind of helps you spam those abilities. I actually feel this is probably going to be worth a lot, I think. Smelt. Your opponent chooses one of their upgrades and scraps it. Not too bad. Power Punch. Bold 3. After the upgraded character attacks, scrap this card. Yeah, it's not that bad. This is like... I feel like this is like the bold version of Grenade Launcher. And, God, Grenade Launcher is, like, stupid. All the reprints, I don't even think they reprinted Grenade Launcher. They probably knew how dumb it was. Oh, snaps, our first dog. When this battles and you flip your first white, flip 3 extra battle cards for that white instead of 2. That's so good. That is so good. And this makes Volcanicus. It don't matter. It don't matter. And it's a rare. I think all the Dinobots are rare, so it's gonna be a pain to get Volcanicus. Oh, I need to put this with the other rares. So that's what, 2 rares so far? So all the other ones have been like commons and whatnot. Like all the, I think all the Stunticons are commons. They're only 4 stars, so. Erratic Lightning, Vaporize, Energon Slingshot, Testify, Stunticon Swagger. Put on Stunticons only. Enemies can't use Bold or Tough against the upgraded character. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Corner, choose an enemy in bot mode. Your opponent flips it to alt mode. Yep, so that's the one we were talking about earlier. Sonic Scramble. Your opponent chooses a card from their hand and scraps it. If this is the 3rd Sonic Scramble you've played this turn, draw 3 cards. And when you play it, you can play another one. And it's got the green pip, so you can play the game, flip your cards, swap to get 3 of these, and then just, like, spam them. Chooses a card from their hand. And you know what? What was it? Combine it with this. Because when the opponent has no cards in hand, all your Insecticons can pierce 3. It's not too bad. I think, that's not too bad. I think that's pretty good. Ooh. Got Megatron, the Arrogant Ruler. When you flip to this mode, you may play an upgrade. Not too bad. When this attacks, you may scrap an upgrade from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Not too bad, I think. And that's a common. Wow. How many stars is that? 10. Okay. Not too bad, but probably not that great. Yep. Decepticon Crown. Put on Decepticons only, and when one of your Decepticons attacks, you may plan 1. I think that's pretty good. Focus Fire. For each Focus Fire you've played this turn, one of your characters gets bold 1 until end of turn. You may play another Focus Fire. And it's a Green Pip. I hope I get a set of these. I also hope I get all the aerial bots. Superior Plating. Play this only if you play Tech Research, and you get Tough 4. Holy snaps. Okay. Wow. I could see maybe Tech upgrade, probably with Wheeljack, right? Playing all those upgrade cards. What we go, hey. Oh, Blur! Oh, man. Fastest bot in the galaxy. I really liked Blur in Armada, and I have the toy of him. When this does attack damage to a tapped enemy, while there's at least 1 untapped enemy, this untaps and attacks an untapped enemy. Boy howdy. Yeah, I'm not surprised it doesn't have anything here. 3 attack in car mode, but cars have like so many support. I would love to try and get this working. Whoa. I would definitely love to see if I can do something with that. There's so much car support. Swindled. Are they doing? It kind of looks like they're doing laundry almost. Yeah, reinforcement batons, underhand tactics, fling. Sentinel Enigma. It is a rare. Wow. If you have Optimus Maximus on the battlefield, you can scrap an enemy weapon or armor. If you have 6 Sentinels in bot mode on the battlefield and or in your KO area, combine them into Optimus Maximus Ultimate Defender. Oh, more attack drones. So that's 2. Oh, and a second Focus Fire. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We are halfway through. For those who stuck by this far, I definitely thank you so much. Yo, we got another Stunticon. Motor Master, the Stunticon leader. Your other characters can't take non-attack damage from your opponent's cards. That's pretty good. If this would defend, instead you may choose one of your other Stunticons to defend. That's pretty good. So that's like, yeah, that should be all 5 now for them. So, yep, yeah, he's the head. He's like Voltron. He forms the head. So, I think it goes like this way. Something like that. Maybe. We'll figure it out. We'll try to, yeah. We'll figure this shit out. Bashing Shield, Field Communicator, Escape Route, Field Repair. Mounted Missiles. This can be in an armor or utility slot. So you can have like 3 of these bad boys, but it uses a star. So you have to make sure you can allocate it. 2 orange, plus 2 attack. This is pretty good. I think. It's like Powerhouse. Reckless Charge. And then we're back. Yeah. Ooh. Awesome. Razor Claw, Predacon Leader. This is the second Predacon we got, I think, if I recall correctly. Has Bold 1. When you flip to this mode, this can attack untapped characters this turn as though they were tapped. That's pretty good. Beautiful. And 5, so you can like play all of them, I think. Yep, so we got our playset of Tech Research. I think that's a playset of Surprise Attack. Energized Field, 2 blues. When the upgraded character defends and you flip at least 1 red, or 1 orange, do 1 damage to the attacker. I think that's, yeah, that's not too bad. Smelt. Who smelt it, dealt it. Bolts of Lightning do 3 damage to an enemy. It's insane. But of course it costs a start. So... I'm fairly certain in a lot of the combiners, if you're running combiners, you probably won't be able to play any of the star cards. Because Predacons and the Stunticons, they're already using up your entire pool. Silverbolt, Aerial Bot Leader. So that's the second Aerial Bot, I think. Bolt 1, when this attacks and you flip, 3 of those flip in the bot mode. And then when you flip to this mode, do 1 damage to an enemy. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I really hope I get the aerial bots. I really want to do a planes deck, like a jets. I really want to do jets and planes. But like with wave 1, they just kind of seemed a little lackluster. But I want to. I know it's out there, kind of cool. Tackle. Tap 1 of your untapped melee characters. Tap an untapped enemy character that has the same number of stars or fewer. Nice. Vandalize. Oh yeah, we opened those earlier. It's not too bad. So we're starting to get some playsets now, so that's good. I don't think we've gotten a single duplicate rare so far. I'm like looking at them here. Maybe we can get at least 2 of them. Decepticon Drag Strip. Another one of the Stunticons. Flame, Enforcement Batons, another Tech Research. Swandled. Tooth and Claw. Put on Predacons only with that weird... What is that? The upgraded character can have a weapon or armor in its armor slots. Ooh, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Corner. Okay. So now we're starting to go through them a bit faster because now we're starting to get so many more duplicates. Predacon Headstrong. Take you on. Take on anyone. It's the same one. It's like a double. I think that was the first one we opened, actually. Yep. Yeah, so doubles of that. A little whack, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Security console. Dinobot Enigma. If you have Volcanicus on the battlefield, it gets bold 2 until end of turn. And if you have 5 Dinobots in bot mode on the battlefield and or KO area, combine them into Volcanicus. Fare Campion. Ooh! And another Aerial Bot Enigma. Alright, dope. Backup Beam. Alright, Bumblebee, Trusted Lieutenant. When you flip to this mode, you may play an action. Comment. When this attacks, you may scrap an action from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. I don't think that's too bad. And it's 10. I wonder if I can fit them in the Bumblebee deck that I have currently. Boy, I did a horrible job of opening that. Energon Slingshot, do 1 damage. Escape Route, Spare Parts, Cooling Vents, Mining Pick. When the upgraded character attacks, plan 2. It's really good. That's really good. When you put a card from your hand on top of your deck, the upgraded character +1. This is really good. That's insane. Wow. Oh, another Sonic Scramble. Dope. Alright, cool. Wow. Mining Pick. Like, the name sounds so dumb because it's a mining pick, but jeebus. Got Skywarp, Teleporting Seeker. Didn't we get a Skywarp in the first set? When you flip to this mode, return a card that has no battle icons from your scrap pile to hand. That is actually... I think that's actually a pretty good ability, because there are some good cards that do not have a battle icon. For reasons. Once per turn... Oh, this is a rare. So that's our third rare in this box. Once per turn, when you play or flip a battle card that has no battle icons. Whoa! Wow, so this really wants you to play non-battle icon cards, and there's a lot of... That's a lot of reward for that. 10 stars, though. Ooh, I'm curious. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's neat. Because you could probably run, like, probably another jet, so you're probably going to be running, like, 2 planes, because they're usually around, 10, a little higher. What the heck? Oh, that just fell out. So you can probably run, like, 2 planes, and you have space for cards. Oh, I didn't even go through the card in the pack. Oh, man. I'm so bad at that. Fireflight. Brave. Well, this has 4 or more damage counters. He has +1. I think that's not too bad. Not too shabby. Awkward pack openings. Crash Landing. Put on planes only, and it's got no battle icon. When the upgraded character is KO'd during your opponent's turn, do damage equal to its attack total to a tapped enemy. Not too bad. Ooh, I think that's the 3rd attack drone. And a 3rd focus fire. More planes. Kind of, I mean. I assume planes, because it's got planes. Anyways. I'm getting excited to try to... I don't know, there's something about that Skywarp I really like. There's something about it. Testify. Fog of War. White Pip. Each player chooses 2 cards from their hand and scraps the rest. Each player with fewer than 2 cards in hand draws cards equal to the difference. Huh. So... I don't know if I like this. Maybe I need to think more about it, but I don't know. On paper, I'm not a fan. Universal Network Access. Because, I mean, you can get, like, +1 or 2. So you could, like, scrap your hand and then draw 2 cards. But it helps both you and your opponent. Because at first I was thinking, use it with that one Insecticon that we pulled. But no, that's just going to help them. Okay, so here's Hot Rod. I absolutely hated him in the movie and the show. That's more Rodimus Prime. I just wasn't a fan. When this is in your KO area and you flip to this mode, do 1 damage to an enemy. This is why I think you're gonna run him in the KO area. I motioned over here. Yeah. But yeah, as part of Optimus Maximus. I mean, it's a good card. That's a good ability, I think. And if I recall correctly, with the Optimus Prime, the Sentinel one, you can choose, like, automatically at the start of the game, you can just put, I think, 3 Sentinels in your KO area, and you just start the game that way. And then the way their star levels are, you're going to have 3 in play anyways, so pretty good. I don't even want to imagine how many rapid conversions I probably have by now. Put on cars only. Hell yeah, car support. Damage counters can't be moved from other characters to the upgraded character. Isn't there a is there a Decepticon that does? No, the Insecticon I'm thinking of moves it to themselves. Scrounge. Scrap the top card of your deck. If it's an upgrade, you may play it. Is this a reprint? I don't think it's a reprint. No. It's not. That's not too bad though. If you're playing like a deck heavy with upgrades, because that's from the top card of the hand or the deck, right? Well, what we got here? Dreadwind. It's a Dreadwing. Nice. Pierce 2. Do at least 2 damage when attacking, but not more than total. At the end of your turn, if you have Blackwing, Aerial Attacker, in bot mode on the battlefield, or in your KO area, you may scrap 3 cards from your hand. If you do, combine Dreadwind and Blackwing into Dreadwing Sky Destroyer. So this is one of the few combiner cards that it's just 2 cards. Like, all the other ones pretty much are like 5 or 6. This one is just 2. 2 weapon slots, 2 armor slots, and 2 utility slots. I think that's pretty interesting. So, hopefully, we can pull the other one. We'll see. That's a common, so there's a fairly good chance we could. Ooh, that was bad. There's how many character cards total? 46. That's only slightly more than in Wave 1. Sadly, I don't think we've got a super rare at all. Bad Attitude. If you begin the game with only Decepticon characters, repair 1 damage from each of your characters, then do 1 damage to each Autobot. Hey. Evasive Maneuvers, Tough 3. After the upgraded character defends, scrap this card. Okay. Another Stunticon Enigma. Is that a full playset by now? Or maybe 2? I don't know. Vaporize, yeah. We got Blue Streak. Blue Streak, the Reluctant Soldier. It's a car with 0 attack. And it costs like 8 stars for 9 health, but that's some thick defense. When this attacks and you flip at least those 3, flip this to alt mode after the attack. I feel like this is what Red Alert should have had. Because it's got... Yeah, okay, so I can see where you're going with this. So, like, you're going to flip it, you're going to attack, you're going to want, those, which I can believe. Like, cars seem to be very balanced in regards to the pips, or at least have more flexibility. So then you do that, and then, oh, guess what? I got some beefy defense. Like, take me on, boy. That's not too bad. That's an Ultra. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of neat. Gosh, so many cars support. It's like, why am I even going to bother playing combiners? I'm just going to play cars. Confidence. Spare pots. Another tech research. Predacon Enigma. If you have Predaking on the battlefield, draw a card, then you may play an upgrade. I think this is the... Yeah, was that the only one? I have to check. I might be thinking of the Dinobot one. Power Punch. Stealth. Yeah, I don't think I opened Predacon Enigma. I think that's the first one. Yeah, there's a Dinobot Enigma. And then I know I have the... Yeah, Sentinel Enigma. I think that was it. For the rare ones, at least. Why is Scrounge here? What the hell? Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you, Bolt of Lightning. Oh, geez. Was that from the janky pack? Maybe I'm an idiot and just didn't count. It's not a janky pack. I have a janky brain. Oh, my God. For more stupid content like this, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more dumb shit from me. Break down the Paranoid Scout. When this attacks and you flip at least 2, this gets +2 until it turns you blue. That's, yeah, I think that's kind of neat. Oh, is this one of the... Oh yeah, this is one of the stunt accounts. Didn't I already get this one? I think I did. I probably just don't remember. Yeah, no, I totally did. He's like back here. Cool. Oh, yeah, I will say these do feel a lot sturdier than the regular character cards. So I think that gives me a bit more confidence about, flipping them. But you know how us card game players are. We love to protect our cards because they're our investment. So, really would be nice if there were some type of fancy sleeves. Modern problems require modern solutions. You hear? You dig? Asher Shield, Rest Relaxation. Yeah, where's our rare? Heavy-handed. Blue battle icon. One of your characters gets +2 attack until end of turn. That's pretty good. While it's attacking an enemy this turn that has fewer stars than it has Pierce 4. That's really good. That is really good. I think, even without that second effect, it's still a pretty good card. Would definitely be a lot better in a side deck, but it's still pretty good. Scrap the top card of your deck. I'm going to readjust this. You may play that card, then scrap another card from the top of your deck. You may play that card. This is a really good one. Sorry. Apparently my tripod was practically about to fall. Scandal Blaster. Yeah. I really need better equipment. Alright, so we got Ironhide again. You already went through them. Erratic Lightning, Escape Route, Swindle. Unleash Potential. So this is an interesting one. So you get a blue pip. If you played Ancient Wisdom this turn, you can choose a battle card you own from outside of the game that has a star on it and put it into your hand. So that's pretty good. But you have to have had played Ancient Wisdom first, so it's pretty conditional. But I think considering the ability that it has... Now, one thing that I'm curious about is that you're pulling it from outside of the game. It is not in your deck. I need to check the rulings videos that they've done. I haven't really watched any of them, but I need to see if they address that because I think that's important. Because if this does not apply to your star pool for your deck and your team, I think that can be pretty busted. So, I'm going to have to confirm that. If anybody in the comments happens to know, definitely please share. and say, yeah, dumbass, totally can do this shit. Nah, nobody's gonna say that. Everybody on the internet is just super friendly. Nah. Honestly, though, people I've met online for this game have been pretty friendly so far, so I have faith in you guys. Another bumblebee. Whoa, almost dropped that. We're at 2 packs remaining. No super rares. No super rares. Master Plan. Plan 6. Holy snaps. Put up to 6 cards from your hand on top of your deck. Wow. When are you going to have 6 cards? This is insane. Ugh. If you can, like, get yourself, like, super good card advantage, and then prepare yourself to just, like, completely blow up when you flip, like, that would be really good. That would be scary good. Aerial Bot Enigma. I think that's now a playset of that. I still haven't got all the aerial bots. And we got 2 packs left. I don't think it's gonna happen. Sunstreaker, one of the other Sentinels. We don't care about you right now. Inferno Breath. Tap 1 of your untapped characters that has 5 stars or more. Do 3 damage to an enemy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Smelt it, dealt it. And yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I'm already cycled through. I think I cycled through a long time. Last pack. The last one. Moment of truth. Well. Let's see what we get in this one. Oh. Cool. Alpha Bravo. One of the aerial bots. When an enemy plane attacks, do 1 damage to it. Pierce 3. Not bad. 2 attack. 8, 1. It's not too terrible. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'm probably missing 1. I don't know. I have to check how many aerial bots we got. But I don't think I got all of them. Alright, primary laser, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares, and another defensive driving. So that, I think that is the only rare so far that we got multiple on. Evasive maneuvers, superior plating, yeah. So, already opened those. Alright, cool. I don't think that was too terrible. No super rares, or secret rares. No, I think they're super rares. That's a little sad. Everybody likes that secret rare hype, or super rare hype. But I think we got some pretty good cards otherwise. So we're going to see if we can kind of see how it looks like with all of them. So I believe it's just these 4, or 5. I can't count today. So let's see if we can see what they look like here. Let me move these out of the way. Just put them over there for now. So we know Menasor goes here on the side. This goes up here at the top. These form the legs. And put it right there. Ish. Yeah. Yeah, that about does it. That's not too bad. Let me move my phone a bit. That looks pretty neat. I like that. I think the only downside is we're gonna have these like in sleeves or those top loaders, so there's gonna be that awkward space around there. But oh, it's like Exodia, except a shitty Exodia. But that's cool. I think that's pretty neat. I'm excited. I like when I first heard of them, I thought the concept was really cool, but I was just very like confused. Like how are you gonna do this? Oh, but they flip. They're like regular cards, so you could probably like put them in a sleeve and then okay, I'm gonna flip it, or you can just have it in like a single sleeve and do that. Or what I could also see people doing is you might. This is really gonna suck if you're running, say, like, Dinobots, for example, because these are rare, so they're probably gonna be pretty high in value. But what I was thinking of, you know, you're probably gonna have, like, 2 anyways, right? Like, we'll use, like, these are commons. So you're probably gonna have one that you'll flip back and forth, and then when you finally decide to combine, pull one out of your collection, and you know you have that for face down for the back side of it. I don't know. That's a theory. But yeah. Well, for those of y'all that stuck around for this, hope you enjoyed my little pack opening. Clearly, I'm not very good at these. But I'm going to go through these. I want to see if I got all the aerial bots. I'm going to try setting them aside, actually. Yeah, that's the Decepticon one. Alpha Bravo, this was another one. I think it was just those 3. Oh, here's 4. So I think there's 5, so I think I'm missing 1. I think Skydive is the other one that I'm missing. Which makes me a little sad, because I had a toy of Skydive when I was a little kid. So, if anything, I really would have liked to have had that one. Kind of wonder if I can... It's kind of like for shits and giggles. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I'll just need... So, Skydive should go, like, right here. So, I need that. Oh, probably, knowing me, I'm going to go on TCG Player. I'm going to start buying some cards once I get a grasp on... I'm going to have to, like, organize all these and see what I have, see what I don't have. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good day. If you get packs, if you buy yourself some, let me know what you got. Let me know what you got. Let me know if you guys open Volcanicus. You're probably not gonna open Volcanicus unless you buy like a whole bunch of boxes. But hopefully I can get some more and maybe open them on the channel. Get some box opening practice. But for now, thank you. Y'all have a good one.